Hey guys, Jacob here. This is going to be a brand new TU6 video for the Division 2. This is going to be a video based on the new resource change, or the Dark Zone currency we're going to call it. As you can see here, they did change the currency, so now you have to find DZ resources. This is similar to like the resources you had to find for these, basically the Thieves Den vendor, and that way you can give him stuff and actually get something from him. But now there's a new vendor down there, so you can find boxes like this, which are scattered all over the map. There's a few of them. This isn't just quick locations. If you guys know DZ East, you should be able to find these pretty easily. They're located absolutely everywhere, so you shouldn't have a problem finding them. But when you do find them, they're like a little box that's about the size of half of an electronic box, like it's cut in half. And these guys are pretty much everywhere. This is right outside the checkpoint. What you guys should know where this is at. If you're in DZ East, right next to the checkpoint or where the extraction's at, and there's a box right here. So these guys are pretty much absolutely just everywhere, and they give you one resource, per box you open. This one's like literally right down the road from the one I just opened, right next to the landmark in the very back. So they're going to be in areas that are, like near the extraction. There's a few of them near the helicopter, DZ West. This is probably the easiest way to find them. Is I went White Rogue, and you can't do this in Occupied, so you have to go and normalize to do this so you can get to the Thieves Den. But they will highlight around like corners and stuff, and you should be able to find them pretty easily. You can see I just opened one here, and it gives you one resource. And I immediately go to the left and go inside this building. So if you guys play the DZ a lot, you might know where these are at if you farm them in the previous update, just these crates in general. And you can see there's another one right here. But if you go Rogue, white status, you should be able to find these pretty easily because they light up, like they highlight, kind of like the pulsed things from the first game when you scan for boxes and stuff like that. But once you have enough of these, you should be able to go into the Thieves Den and actually buy something or use the vendor out front. And you guys will go down here, you actually open up that black box that's from the corner, and it will give you a few resources, not a lot of things, like 2 or 3 or something, and then you should be able to go and spin these at the vendor. But overall, I think it was a little bit weird that they did change this, but also it limits players to actually, buy, stuff. And there's a lot of variety to, some of the vendors. And now that we have a purpose to actually collect these things, and it gives you something to do in the DZ as well, not just run around and have tons of money. Now there's new currency, kind of like the first game, which was, purple currency, whatever you want to call it, which is the original DC currency. But now it's just resources. You can actually turn this stuff into buy like the Invisible Hand Og that's here, and I think he had Perfect Berserk a while back, but he wasn't selling this when I went to it. Just remember, you can go down here, and he may not be here. Some people said he actually hasn't been here, so you have to go to you might have to go to a different Thieves Den to find him. But this is a quick video on how to get the resources. A lot of people are asking me how I got mine, and people ask me if this, make a video on it to help them out. But thank you guys all for watching. Make sure you subscribe for more Division 2 content, and I'll catch you guys all later.